granny stitch in a row. So for that, now we are going to make a base of chain stitch. So for that, chain in a multiple of 3. 1 2 3. One, two, three. So in order to make base for this stitch, just chain in a multiple of 3. So you can make a base. Now skip this first 3 chains, 1 2 3, and in the fourth one work double crochet. Now for granny stitch we need 3 double crochet. So 1 2 and again one more double crochet from the same stitch. Now from this base we are going to leave 2 chains. Just skip this 1 and 2 chain, and from the third chain work 3 times double crochet from the same chain. 1 2 from the same chain and 3. Now again from the base stitch, base chain, skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, and in the third chain work 3 times double crochet from the third chain. This is 1 double crochet, 2 and 3. Now again from the foundation skip 2 chains, next 2 chains, 1 2, and from the third one work 3 times double crochet. 1 2 and from the same chain 3 double crochet. Now again skip next 2 chains, 1 and 2, and from the last chain, from the third or last chain work 3 times double crochet. And 3. Okay, so we have completed now our first row of granny stitch. Now we have created base, total 15 chains. So 15 chains make total 5 granny stitch. So for that, always make base for this stitch in a multiple of or in a group of 3 chains. So group of 3 chains makes 1 granny stitch. So now chain 3, 2 and 3. Now turn your work and between 2 granny stitch, at this space we are going to work next granny stitch. So for that, work 3 double crochet, two and 3. Now from here, from the previous row and between two granny stitch at this space, at this point, we are going to work 3 times double crochet. One, two and 3. Okay, so now next again between these two granny stitch at this point, we are going to work next granny stitch. For that, work 3 times double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Now again at this point, we are going to work 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. So now at the second row, now we'll finish this second row with double crochet, from the last stitch of previous row. From the last stitch of previous row. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now turn your work. Now next we are going to start third row. 3, turn your work, and at this stage now we are going to repeat our first row for third row. So always repeat the process of first row in odd number of row, and the process of second row will be repeated in the even row. So now we are going to first make granny stitch at this point. So 2 times we are going to perform double crochet. This is our 1 and 2. So now our next granny stitch will be between this 2 stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Now again next stitch between this 2 granny stitch of previous row, again next stitch between this 2 row, between this 2 stitch of previous row, now 1, 2 3 4 and one more at the end. 1 2 and 3. So here we have completed 3 rows of granny stitch. Now the 4th row, for the process of 4th row we are going to repeat the same process that we worked in the 2nd row. So for that, chain 3, turn your work. Now between all of this granny stitch of 3rd row we are going to make our next granny stitch, or a group of 3 double crochet. So now between this 2 granny stitch here, again at the next point from here, again at this point, now we are going to end this 4th row with double crochet from the last stitch of previous row.